welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make this video just to talk about this handy dandy but also problematic little device that my Dyna came equipped with, and I think most Harley models through 93 to early 2000s did come with one of these. It's a turn signal module. So I wanted to talk about this module and how I eliminated it on my Dyna. If you're looking for a quick, cheap, easy fix just so you can ride your bike and have turn signals if your signals aren't working and if this is the problem. So this could be considered a temporary fix. It'll probably be more of a permanent thing with me because I just don't really care about the features that are all bundled up in this little package. I mentioned in one of my videos previously how my turn signals weren't working, and I mentioned how I fixed that problem, but I didn't really go into much detail about it. So when I was doing all the wiring and stuff on the Dyna, I could turn on the signals on the handlebars here, and all it would do is just turn on fully illuminated and not flash at all. So that is an indication that something is faulty, either a bulb or something else going on in the wiring. I troubleshooted it and I discovered that it was this module. One of the things I did to test was I took one of the old flashers out of the FX sitting behind me here. I plugged that in, so I just kind of just jimmy rigged it in there to see if the signals would flash if they were going through a flasher, and they did. So I knew it wasn't a bulb or anything like that. So my solution to this problem, I went out and bought 2 flashers that would be what you would normally find in like an older truck, and they were $7 a piece, so $14 at the end of the day. And I just wired those in, and now my blinkers flash. This module, it also has a self-canceling thing built into it. So my turn signals do not self-cancel, and they don't stay on unless I'm holding the button on. So that would probably be the biggest drawback for this, is that you have to hold your buttons down. What I did now to eliminate this, like I said, is I took this out completely and I just wired in the flashers. So I'm going to show you guys how that all looks under the seat here and try to explain it a little bit better for anyone who wants to do this themselves. All of this wiring here is stuff we added in because there was no usable wire, because this would have plugged into the block originally and there was no wiring beyond that. So the wiring that is stock, this is a white with a blue stripe, and then we had a white with a violet stripe, and then there was 2 violet wires going in and 2 brown wires, and then I found wiring in our extra wiring we had around that was all basically the same colors. So brown wire coming out, purple wire coming out, white and violet, and a white and blue coming out the other side, going into these flashers. So I've got one of the flashers here, the other flashers down in there because I didn't want to take them both out. This flasher has the brown and okay guys, so this should actually be the brown wire with the white and purple wire, and then the purple wire with the white and blue wire. So we got these pin connectors. I'm just going to pull one out part ways. We soldered them into these wires, and then into the other ends some spade connectors to plug into the flashers. I have them wrapped in this thin rubber just to keep them a little bit protected. And then here we were able to use the hole that the turn signal module was already threaded into before to hold on this bracket. So I'm just going to take this out just to show you guys. It's just a piece of aluminum that's just bent to hold these flashers just up against the frame nice and snug so that they're not dangling around in here, because they are a little bit heavy, probably a little heavier than what you want to be dangling off your wiring. So now instead of this block plugging into the turn signal module, it just has these 4 plugs for the flashers, the horn, the tail light, and then I don't remember what that other wire is for. So we just left those as they are. They're safe in this block. They're not going to hit the frame and end up causing any shorts or anything like that as they are in the block. That's the part number there. I'm sure that any old school flasher would work for this. It's a pretty cheap fix for a Harley, because we all know HD stands for $100, and if you're not spending $100 if you have to fix something on your Harley, it's a pretty good deal in my mind. That's it for this video, guys. Just a short one. I just wanted to show you guys all how I fixed that, because I didn't see really any other people talking about it. I had a hard time figuring out where my flashing function even comes from on this bike, and yeah, I just found that this was just a really cheap, quick, easy fix. I had it done in an afternoon, not even. Had to just run to the automotive shop and pick up a couple flashers that are really commonly used, and it was, yeah, made it so that I didn't have to spend, like I said, that $130 or whatever dollars and then wait for it to show up in the mail. And that's always a bonus to me. I think y'all know that by now, because I've kind of preached it on my channel a little bit. I'm about saving money, not spending it, especially when I got 2 Harleys to be spending money on. Anyway, like always, guys, if you like what you see, or if you just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bikes, the Dyna, the shovel head, then like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put a new video out. And like always, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.